Welcome to Nerdschatting, movie, TV, comic chat. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome everybody to the Nerdschatting podcast. My name is Nathan, and with me this week is James Bingham. Hello.
Hello everybody. How are you?
I full named you so that everyone now knows your name. And can search
normally
you.
Jimmy Bingers.
That's true. Yeah. And on Twitter, you're James Bingham, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not revealing
It's a thing
any...
that you and Ben call me.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
It's never Jamie.
No.
Never.
I got told off a gym the other day as well.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome everybody. We are the Nerds Chatting. We chat about movies and TV shows and comic books. And this week, Ben is away. He's at the Dick Doctor. Still trying to find it. They've used their standard microscope. I think they've gone to their super microscope now. And
Hubble.
Yeah. They don't know where it is, but they'll find it eventually. I'm sure he's fine. Yeah. So get well soon, Ben. And
he's going to hate you.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely.
He's giving me a recording. He's giving us a recording to play later, which actually I've got to find on the hard drive on the thing somewhere. We haven't listened to it yet. Oh look, voice memos from Ben. It says.
Oh dear, this could be awful.
Oh my god, he's written loads. Oh.
Has he really?
Yeah. No one likes him. Anyway, so this week we're talking about it was Oscars this week. It was the Oscars, the Academy Awards.
Yep.
We're going to talk about that a little bit in news, but because of that, it's awards season, and we're going to be giving out the annual Nerdies Awards.
Yes, we are.
I like how that's grammatically incorrect because it should be the Nerdy Awards.
Yes.
But it's Nerdies Awards.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It's awful.
It's the worst.
I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, yeah. So before we do that, we'll do some news, we'll do some Nerdscene, and then we'll get to that. So this is Broken News.
Broken News.
I wish everyone could see the jazz hands that James Bingham just did. He did the proper dun 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 dun. Yeah,
I was just waiting for it. I think
Yeah.
it sounded cool.
So this is Broken News. This is news that's not breaking. It's so old it's already broken. This will mean nothing to you.
Me?
You.
Or them?
You.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Okay, but so there's a comic book called Amazing Spider-Man, which, as I'm sure you can guess, is...
About Spider-Man?
It's about Spider-Man, yes. It's the main Spider-Man comic. So like sometimes when there's a really, really popular character, they'll do like spin-off comic books. So there'll be like one called Amazing Spider-Man, one called Spectacular Spider-Man, one called Spider-Man.
Right, yeah.
So Amazing Spider-Man is like the main title.
Yeah.
It's the main one they do.
Yeah.
And they've got a new creative team, so a new writer and a new artist. And the reason this is on here, again, will mean very little to you, but that's fine.
Look, but is this to reinvent Spider-Man in some way?
No.
Or
It'll just be every now and then they change the writer and the artist just to keep people fresh and things. But the point of put it on here is that the artist is from the comic book Invincible, which you will have heard of because we've talked about it.
Yes. Yeah.
So Ryan Otley, who was one of the main artists on Invincible is finished now. And now he's drawing Amazing Spider-Man, and people are losing their shit about it.
Oh, they really?
Yes,
so this is great. This is great news.
It's great news. Let me show you a picture of Ryan Otley. Oh gosh, making all sorts of noise. Ryan Otley doing Spider-Man and all his foes and stuff. Looks pretty good, right?
That does look pretty cool.
There you go.
I like the look of that.
So yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. So it's cool. Ben would be gushing right now.
Would he be losing his Shazam about it?
No. I should probably say who the writer is because
isn't Invincible related to something with The Walking Dead as well?
It's Invincible is written by Robert Kirkman.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's who I'm
exactly.
linking it to. Ben would be killing me right now.
Yes,
he would be like
a
zombie.
Yeah, he hates you. So it's so Dan Slott is the guy that's been writing it for a very, very long time. Yeah. He's American, who I think he grew up over here, and he's been over a few Comic Cons and things. Ben and I have met him, interviewed him. There's an old podcast, you can listen to him. But he's leaving it now. He's been doing it for a long, long time, and it's Nick Spencer is writing it and Ryan Otley.
How do people get this gig? Do they get interviewed? I mean, how do you think that works? Do you know how that works? Because I'd be like, I know you're good at drawing.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, no, basically, yeah. I think they know that they need to change the artist, so that the Marvel will go out and say, right, who's popular right now and who do we want? And
wow.
Because they're doing this thing. I can't remember what they called it, but Marvel's having this sort of resurgence, trying to reboot their line.
But is this to get new people involved?
Yes, and I think they're trying to tie it into the movies quite a bit.
Yes,
so,
I can see that.
Yeah.
Get a new audience, get something new, freshen it up.
Exactly right. Yeah. Next bit of news.
Yes, do it.
Lost in Space trailer.
How awesome was that?
It was awesome. Ben was like, meh.
Yeah,
Idiot.
I liked it.
He's an idiot.
He absolutely is.
Yeah.
We've sacked him, and I'm just. The breaking news is that I've replaced Ben.
Yep, that's good.
Forever. How do you like those apples, Ben?
No, it was great. It was really.
I
good.
liked it. I'm an older gentleman, so I can remember the TV
ancient.
show.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I can remember the TV show.
Well, I remember the '90s film that was out with Matt LeBlanc.
Oh no, I'm
You're-
ahead of that. I'm
Right.
I'm further back than
Right,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I'm remembering when the robot was, it was like
Danger,
Land of the
Will
Giants.
Robertson.
That's
And flailing arms.
yeah,
and everything. yeah, yeah.
That was the best impression of the robot I've ever seen.
The
But
robot looks really cool. It looks really cool.
It's been updated nicely.
Yeah.
I thought it set it out quite well. If you didn't know anything about it, I mean,
Yep.
the title is Lost in Space.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
no shock. What's going to happen?
Yep.
They're going to get lost in space.
Exactly.
But I like where they landed. Their ship disappeared.
Yeah,
They've
and-
got to get that back.
But you saw different planets, or at least different parts of the same planet. There was like a
Yeah.
deserty area, and there's a snow area and
Yeah.
stuff. Cool.
I thought it was cool. I was looking for, and I may have missed it, the Doctor character.
It's a female character.
Yes.
This one. Yes.
Nice.
I like
International Women's Day, by the way. Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's International Women's Day. Yeah. Women's Day.
Women's Day. Women's, everyone's day.
We are not qualified.
No,
to-
absolutely not. I just thought I'd put it in there.
Two middle-aged white guys. yeah, no.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Anyway, what was I going to say about it? I was going to say something about it. I know. I showed it to the Italian, and she normally doesn't like sci-fi because it's normally Blade Runner, Altered Carbon-esque, where it's like gritty and there's too much sex or too much violence.
Yeah.
Which is often the way with
Yeah.
modern sci-fi.
Yep.
But this looks like a family sci-fi, and I mean that in the most positive way. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't look like it's going to be, they go to a planet and there's loads of prostitutes here. It'll
Yeah.
be go to a planet and there's aliens they've got to get away from or something.
Is this Netflix as well?
It is Netflix.
I haven't got Netflix. I think I'm going to have to dip my toe in.
Yeah.
There are obviously other video streaming products out there,
Yeah,
services
yeah,
out there.
yeah.
But yeah, I think Netflix seem to be smashing it out of the park a little bit.
They
now.
are. We've got. It's not called Amazon anymore. On the Xbox, we've got a tile. It's called Prime Video.
Yep.
And we go on it probably once a month and go, yep, still nothing to watch.
No,
Yeah.
I know it's not.
It's not
yeah.
great.
I don't know, but yeah, Lost in Space. I thought it looked great.
Yep,
absolutely fantastic.
Super on board for that.
I might
And-
need to just borrow one of your logins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I think the cast looks good. I think the effects look amazing. It looks like a film,
Yes.
but it's a series. It's along the lines of Altered Carbon and Star Trek Discovery and stuff. They're really, really chucking money at it. So
Yeah, it looked good.
Awesome.
I thought it looked really good.
next trailer, Mary Poppins Returns.
Yeah.
This is a little bit outside our wheelhouse.
It's a little bit.
It's not quite nerdy.
No, it's not.
Let me give you. Okay, it's Disney and Disney own Marvel, so we can talk about it.
There's that link.
There's the
There
link.
it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
My thoughts, don't know.
No.
Now, you've got a classic, is in Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You've
like
got-
internationally recognised.
Yeah, and now you're doing it again. The trailer didn't really show much.
No.
Saw her flying down.
Yeah. Mirror thing where she looking at herself. Is she
okay.
magic or is she just?
Yeah, well, she's obviously kind of magic.
I bet-
she can fly in the sky with an umbrella.
I bet they try to explain it. That'd be the worst thing.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I've looked through the cast. They're bringing all the big people back in.
Yeah.
Angela Lansbury. I mean, wow.
But what
Murder,
year
She
is it?
Wrote.
I can't understand what year it is. We've had 2 Paddington Bear movies. We've got a Mary Poppins Return, and another thing we're going to talk about in a little bit about Winnie the Pooh. Like it's twee British like resurgence. You know,
It's what's cool now.
I
It's
suppose
what's
so.
cool.
Are we cool?
You and I personally probably not.
No.
But as a collective of British, maybe we
Right,
are.
okay.
Yeah. So that.
I think it'll make a lot of money
It's going to.
because of the name.
And there are going to be. There's me, a parent. I'm going to take my children to go and see it.
Yeah, so it's a bit sort of. I mean, obviously it's Mary Poppins, but it's a bit sort of Nanny McPhee, Paddington, that sort of thing that's
Yeah,
going to
all
make
of that.
all the money. I'm trying to find a release date for it. Christmas.
Is it? Oh,
Holy shit! In
Yeah.
fact, it comes out on the 25th of December, 2018.
wow. Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
I won't
yeah.
go. I'm not going on that day to see
No,
it. But,
no.
But I'm also a bit iffy about
Emily Blunt?
Yeah.
You're not sure about her, are you?
I'm not at all.
We had a discussion downstairs on the steps, and you were like, "She's done nothing. Who is she?
She's
Who
done
is she?"
She's done lots of voiceover for cartoons.
Yeah.
That's cool, but she's going to try and play an iconic character.
I
Have
reckon-
Have we
Go
had
on.
this type of thing before? Yes. Have people failed? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit nervous.
I think she got it from. I said to you before. I think she got it from the Young Victoria film. Not the Young Victoria, from Young Victoria, where she played Queen Victoria as a young lady, because that
Right.
was her being ultimate British person.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, they seem to be very posh speaking.
Yes.
Or they're from London.
Yeah.
But they're never from the southwest.
No.
And where's that too? I'm looking for some classic there. Sorry, carry on.
I feel like we should bring up the conversation we had before we started recording about having sex with the Queen.
Oh, no, let's not do that. Hang on. I don't know whether we can. I don't know whether we should.
No.
I think...
Should we leave it there?
Yeah, let's just leave it there.
Yeah,
if you want to know more,
good.
we can talk about it next time. Oh, dear.
All right, next bit of news. Did you see the trailer for Ralph Breaks the Internet?
Yes.
Have you seen the first one?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes.
Okay. Moving on.
It is. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was funny. It was great. And now they're, I like the trailer. They've got the guy that runs the arcade.
Oh my laptop's doing.
And
no,
he's just got. It looks like the oldest MacBook. You remember the Mac with the screens that were coloured. You could buy them.
Yeah.
So he's got one of them, and he's like, "Let's go onto the internet, douche," and it just fires off. And I absolutely love the characters. I think it's so funny.
I haven't actually seen all of the first one. I've seen some of it.
Why?
It was on, and I caught it, and I was like, "This is interesting." And then it was like Sunday lunch or something.
Right. Okay.
It looks pretty good.
It is good. As it goes, love the arcade. Love the little bits where you can see Sonic, the Hedgehog, and stuff like that, and how it's interacting. It was just like I said, genuinely quite funny. And
you don't think it's going to be too? Like it's going to be too like referencing memes and things.
What the new one? I don't know.
Because what I'm thinking, like the Emoji Movie was kind of like trying its best to be.
Sorry, are you swearing at me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
like
the Emoji Movie was trying its best to be like, hey, look, we're relevant and now, and look, emojis. Everyone loves emojis.
Right.
So I'm worried it's going to be like, hey, look, GIFs and memes and.
The trailer didn't give me that indication.
No, and it's Pixar, isn't it?
The fact that they're whizzing through, they've gone to a new place, and there's like an eBay, and I quite like the fact. It's horrific for a child that she was playing a game on a portable device, and he's just like, "Free the rabbit, free the rabbit." It's like the rabbit was like, "Oh dear," and then boom.
Yeah, well, that was funny. You're right, that was funny, and I suppose that's like a comment on like silly games that we play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, how did they get in there? Well, it's Wi-Fi because they've now Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
all right. I'm on board. You've sold it to me.
I'm a little bit excited about it. I think it could be really good.
It also like looks really good.
Yeah.
Like it's got a real good style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It doesn't. It doesn't look for me like really polished. It kind of goes back to that theme of our oldish arcade games.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good.
As long as I see Pac-Man, I'll be pleased.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I probably need to see the first one before I see this one.
Definitely.
I think. There's a bit where they going to Candyland or something, and
there's a whole story about it.
Yeah.
And so he wants to be a good guy,
but he's the bad guy.
But he's perceived the bad guy in the video game, but he really wants to be a good guy. And to be a good guy, he then does things, but they go against him. Then he gets like kind of ostracized from the group, and then he gets into another video game that then causes havoc, and these aliens.
He becomes the bad guy or something.
Yeah, well, then he doesn't know he's done something, and then these aliens from another video game infiltrate the video game he's in,
right?
And then there's a baddie, and then he sorts it all out and makes friends, and it's a real sort of like, I love that film. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thumbs up all round.
Okay. Well, I reckon I need to check that out.
I think you should.
Okay, another trailer. Christopher Robin teaser trailer.
I haven't had the opportunity to see this. What is it? Is it all about just Christopher Robin, or is it Pooh Bear? I don't know.
It's Christopher Robin grown up.
Right.
So it's a bit like Hook.
Right.
So where Peter Pan's grown up, and it's Ewan McGregor playing Christopher Robin.
Wow.
And the trailer has him in. It looks like now, but has a feel of Victorian England.
Oh right.
So it's twee Britain. Right, it's twee Great Britain.
And
okay.
how is he having a British accent?
Yeah, he's very British.
Is it better than when he was?
No, it's the same.
Okay.
It's full on.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor.
Oh
awesome
my!
Awesome actor.
Yeah.
Train Spotting, knocked it out of this world.
Yeah. I know his English accent is a little bit.
It's too much.
But that's why there's those memes about like hello there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's too posh.
It's nearly as bad as Rick Grimes' American accent, and all can go
Carl. Yeah. so the trailer is like it opens with angry boss saying to Christopher Robin, you need to work over the weekend and we need to cut 20%. And he's like, oh, but you promised these people good jobs. And he's like, I thought you cared about this job. And then so he's obviously in a dilemma at work, and it's the man, air quotes, is a problem. And then he kisses his family goodbye, and they go off and have a weekend on their own, and he's stuck in the city working, and he sits down on a bench and goes, what to do? And Winnie the Pooh steps in from behind and says what to do.
Oh, wow.
And so
does he have a pot of honey as well, Winnie the Pooh?
No, he doesn't, but he is voiced by the guy. I'm pretty sure he's voiced by the guy that does... It's Jim Cummings, I think, who does the voice of Winnie the Pooh in the cartoons.
Oh,
so I
like
think it's that.
Voice, though. It's quite a soothing voice.
Yeah. And so he's like... Christopher Robin says, I must have cracked, meaning like I've gone insane. And Winnie the Pooh says, I don't see any cracks, just a few wrinkles. So it's referencing that Christopher Robin's gotten older.
Okay.
So everything about this is like trying to give you a warm, fuzzy hug.
And it probably will. Did they show any of Winnie the Pooh's gang? Is Rabbit, Tigger,
no,
Owl,
just Winnie the
Eeyore
Pooh.
there?
No.
Oh.
And he's not animated like the cartoon. He looks like I don't know, you see the picture here.
Oh, right, hang on.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
So he looks like a teddy bear.
So a bit like Ted.
Yeah, exactly.
But without the foul language.
It's a little more gentle than Ted, maybe, yeah. I'm kind of okay with it. I'm kind of...
Okay.
You're not sure, are you?
I think I obviously, haven't done my homework on this one. Sorry.
Well
but we'll see. If it's going to be... I mean, is this going to be released on December 25th, 2018 as well? Or is this...
No, this one is August 3rd.
Oh.
So
Late
soon.
summer holidays.
Yeah. It's also got Chris O'Dowd in it.
Nice.
Hayley Atwell, who was she was in Captain America, the first one. She's Peggy Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had her own series, didn't go too very well, did it? Is that right?
I think it got 2 seasons. I think it was
Right.
well thought of, but not many people watched it.
Yeah.
Peter Capaldi's in it. Toby Jones. So there's some
So
names.
he's left Doctor Who to become...
Exactly.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
I keep going on about it. It's the Paddington Bear, Mary Poppins, Christopher Robin, Winnie the Pooh, British. Like, if you can think of any other very British things,
you put me on the spot.
No, there'll be something like a Thomas the Tank Engine, like Hollywood movie at some point soon.
Yeah, there will be, won't there?
I love Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, good. We talked about this as well, didn't we? And then Fireman Sam.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Sorry.
Christopher Robin. No, I'm happy with it. I quite like that it's called Christopher Robin and it's not called Winnie the Pooh. I quite like that it's that twist on it.
It's making sure everything seems to be normally centered around Winnie the Pooh, isn't it? Christopher Robin is kind of there.
Yeah.
But really, it's all about Pooh's troubles.
Yeah.
Or in the Tigger movie, Tigger's troubles.
Oh yeah, I wonder if Tigger will be in it. I wonder what that'll be like. Actually, now I think about it, I hadn't really thought this through, and you've just triggered it in my mind. Like, if Pooh Bear looks like a teddy bear,
yeah, is
How are
Tigger
they
going to
gonna
look
do-
like a tiger?
yeah.
Owl will be an owl.
Yeah, but will they, or will they be like stuffed toys?
Oh,
Eeyore, what's he going to look like? I mean, because
don't forget he's got a nail in his
Yeah,
backside
exactly,
to keep
yeah.
his tail on. Don't worry about me. Thanks.
and so what I'm thinking is, like, are they going to look more like the original A.A. Milne? Like,
That's what the look
Artwork.
looks like, doesn't it?
It does, yeah,
I've got a
yeah.
nice collection of Winnie the Pooh books at home, and it looks like that actually.
and it does give me a sort of a warm feeling, doesn't
Okay.
it? Do you know what I mean?
Like
does it not
honey
you?
does.
Yeah. Do you get that?
I don't.
Did you not have Winnie the Pooh when you were a kid?
It's too long ago. I don't remember.
Okay, fair enough. Right, that's it for trailers.
Whew.
Okay, chill.
Yeah, let's breathe.
Okay, Shazam.
Yeah.
Shazam!
Awesome. What a great thing that is.
Yeah. So, do you know what this is?
I kind of know a little bit about it. Is this like something to do with Captain? Is it Marvel or Marvel?
Oh well, you see.
The-
Well, okay. Do you want me to explain?
I think you might have explained
I might have done,
when
yeah,
we were in
yeah,
the
yeah.
last podcast, but
Yeah.
please do for anyone else that didn't listen to the podcast.
Well, they
around
shouldn't they?
Well, it was. I think we had loads of you.
It's the
listens.
highest listening
Yeah.
to it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Black
brilliant.
Panther review,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So in the comics, there was a character called Captain Marvel, and it wasn't related to Marvel comics. He was a superhero, and his kind of the concept for him is he's a little boy called Billy Batson.
Yes.
And he the wizard Shazam.
That's it,
The
yes, I
old
do
man
know.
comes to him and says, "I'll give you the power of Shazam."
And Shazam stands for lots of different things, doesn't it?
Yeah,
which is quite
yeah.
cool. So it's a bit like. For me, a bit like Brave Star. Do you remember that cartoon back in the
Yes,
day?
I do remember
Like
Brave
Strength of the
Star,
Bear,
yeah,
all that
yeah,
sort of stuff.
yeah.
So there's.
Very good.
Thanks, mate.
So he says the word Billy Batson says the word Shazam, and he turns into this Superman-like character.
Did he go from boy to man? Then?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Right.
Straight from that, which I think will tie into what we're going to talk about. So they've cast Zachary Levi? Don't know.
Go with your second one. I think I like that one best.
Yeah. They've cast him as Shazam.
Yeah.
So as I've not explained it well. So he was called Captain Marvel back in the day because the wizard is called Shazam.
Right.
But because he says the word Shazam to become the hero, and because there's a Captain Marvel in Marvel Comics.
This is where I got a bit confused because this is actually DC, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So very good. Yeah, very good. It's what is it? Hammer? No, what is it? No, what's his TV show?
Home Improvement.
Yeah, but what's his show in that?
Oh, Tall Time with Tim.
Tall Time.
Yeah.
That's
great time. It's brilliant without Ben.
I know. Yeah. So DC Comics have now started to call that character and his comic Shazam. So he lost the Captain Marvel title.
Right.
But they're still a Marvel family, so there are other Shazam-like characters. So there's Mary Marvel.
Man, this is complicated.
And there's another couple of twins, and there's a tiger.
A tiger?
There's a tiger.
Wow.
That can talk. That's a man-like tiger.
Okay.
Yeah, I've lost you. Yeah.
No, I'm kind of fine. But yes.
Okay, so this is the reason why this is important to talk about is it's a massive shift for DC films.
Right.
Right. So you've had Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Justice League, Suicide Squad, and Wonder Woman. All of them having a certain type of tone.
Yes.
Justice League has tried to shift into the sort of more fun way, but it kind of crowbarred it and didn't do it very well.
Didn't do it very well, no.
Wonder Woman was great.
Yes.
But still quite dark.
Yeah.
Because it's set in the war, World War One. So this is like
is this light entertainment?
It's Marvel-esque, shall we say, which is ironic. It's Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And they haven't released an official photograph of it yet, but Captain Marvel or Shazam, whatever you want to call him, his costume in the comics is ridiculous. He's bright red with a gigantic yellow lightning bolt across the chest.
The Flash.
Yeah, it looks like the Flash and Superman mashed together.
Right, okay.
And so they're filming in Toronto, and people have taken photos of it and leaked it, and some people don't like it, and some people do.
I've had a little peruse. It looks a little bit back to basics compared to where all our costumes for all of these superheroes are going. You know, you see the new Spiderman one in the Avengers film that's coming up.
It's got like textures and things
like,
all over
wow,
it.
And it's quite high tech.
Yes.
But yeah,
and even like Man of Steel one has got like fish scales almost all over it. You know,
it's almost to make you look more awesome. But I guess, does the suit make you awesome? I don't know.
Yeah.
Here we go.
See, I think that what we'll see in this is that someone will say your suit looks dumb.
Yeah.
And it will be what a 10-year-old boy thinks a superhero suit.
Oh.
So do you know what I mean? He's conjured the suit himself out of the magic when he says Shazam, and he becomes what he thinks a superhero should look like.
So how does the boy's mind link with the man? I mean, am I getting too deep?
No, it's you know, like the film Big.
Yeah,
it's exactly the same.
So
he's in it. He's a little boy.
Oh wow,
10-year-old boy.
Right. Okay. So then I can understand that.
See what I'm saying? That's why I think that
I didn't think it like that.
I think they'll reference it like that. I think they'll make it
nice thinking.
Yeah, and then by the end you won't care because he'll be so heroic and fun. And that's why it'll be fun, because it's a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah, so there should be silly things in there.
Yes.
I'm hoping.
Yes.
Yeah, do you know what? I think you've turned it around for me.
I'm really keen on this movie.
I was like, it looked really basic, looks a bit stupid.
Yeah.
But then, as a 10-year-old, when I was 10, how would have I pictured a suit?
Like that, probably.
Exactly like that.
And Mark Strong is the bad guy in this. And he's a very cool actor. I like Mark Strong.
Yes.
Yeah,
he does lots of cool stuff.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
I like him a lot.
Yeah. Have I turned you around?
I absolutely think you have.
Yeah.
I'm actually got a little smile on my face. I'm thinking, yeah, let's do this.
Robbie Diamonds isn't so keen. He thinks it's a bit silly, I think.
Why?
Don't know.
Okay.
We need to ask him ourselves.
Should we? Let's do it.
Yeah. Rob, what the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
What's your problem?
Yeah. Right. Next bit of DC news. Some more DC news. So Wonder Woman 2 is going ahead.
Yes.
Good news for that, because the first one was really good fun, and it was more good fun. It was a good action movie, and You're having trouble logging into your phone?
No, don't worry about it. No,
Go on.
No,
do it.
I can't.
No.
I've
Have you locked yourself out?
Yeah, brilliant.
Because I was talking at you while you're doing
brilliant.
it, and you were like,
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Okay. Dupes. Never mind.
Okay.
My password is Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Sorry.
and so they're doing Wonder Woman 2, and they have. I don't know if they've actually cast this or not, or whether it's in talks, but Kritsen Wiig,
Yes, is gonna be playing
Cheetah.
Yeah.
So Cheetah is a long-standing Wonder Woman bad guy, and there are different versions of her.
Yep.
You've read up on this.
I have a little bit.
You tell me then.
Well, I know there are different versions of her.
Yeah.
I also know that she's super quick.
Yeah.
Height and smell.
Yeah.
All that sort of jazz.
She's like a cheetah. She's like
Exactly.
a cheetah woman.
And I quite like that.
Yeah.
You know, why have a name like Black Panther? Like, yeah, I'm gonna take on some of that.
Yeah.
But reading about it, I thought this is gonna be good. I have to absolutely admit I haven't seen Wonder Woman yet.
I think you'd enjoy it.
I was tasked by both Nate and Ben to watch films, and this was all around Marvel and not DC. But I think I need to dip my toe in.
I think if you're gonna pick and choose your DC movies, go with Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
It's a solid standalone movie that's really entertaining. Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
International Women's Day. Don't call her just she.
Yeah.
Cat's mother. Gal Gadot in it is great.
Yeah.
She's really good at doing like badass will knock you on your backside.
Nice.
But also quite soft and womanly. Do
Yeah.
you know she's got like a
She can
caring
have a hug
nature.
as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Mothering instinct, I think is what we're looking for. Yeah.
It's really good, and Chris Pine's actually quite good in it as well.
Yeah. I'm guessing Cheetah doesn't have that.
Cheetah's going to be pure evil.
Yeah.
But I think
Where did she get her powers from? Where does it come from?
There's a curse.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, but although some of the reimaginings have had it like it was always in her or something.
Oh, right, okay.
So the curse brings out what's natural in her.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm not sure exactly what.
All
it is.
right, cool.
But there is one version of the story where the Anne Minerva, who Cheetah is before she turns into Cheetah, she's very close friends with Wonder Woman, and then turns into Cheetah and becomes a bad guy.
Right.
I think it would be a smart move to do that because then you've got the emotional conflict.
Does she know who Wonder Woman is?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're friends outside of their day job.
Yeah. So in the most recent run, the writer he did 2 storylines running parallel. So one week you'd have the storyline from when Wonder Woman first appeared.
Yep.
So he rewrote her origin.
Yeah.
And then you have another storyline which is sort of like 5 years, 10 years in the future.
Right.
And so it alternated every fortnight.
Oh.
But the stories were linked because it was about Anne Minerva being friends with Wonder Woman and helping her introduce her into the world and teach her to speak English and all those sorts of things because she's like an expert in like not hieroglyphics but that sort of thing. She's an archaeologist type thing.
So what breaks a friendship? What happens?
This curse happens and she becomes
just...
Cheetah, and so in the future she's Cheetah, and then you have as a reader you have the flashbacks in the previous week, so you know how they were friends. So I think they'll do that. I think.
Well, let's hope so.
But what do you think of Kritsen Wiig though? She's been cast as Cheetah.
Positive.
Yeah,
I think.
she's a comedic actress.
So what we're looking at then is what's she gonna is the character gonna be have some funny wit about it?
Yeah.
I hope so. If don't stifle someone's natural ability. If they've got comedy in them, it's going to naturally come out. So
Yeah.
I think it could be good.
You could almost use that to. Okay, I'm thinking like this is a bad example because in retrospect, people don't like Batman Forever. They think it's too camp and silly.
And it is.
I know, but there's an element of like Jim Carrey does the Riddler well because he goes so over the top and uses what is natural about him to
absolutely.
be that wacky guy.
His natural persona.
Yeah, and so he's quite funny to watch, but he's also terrifying.
Yeah.
So maybe do that with Kritsen Wiig.
I think that'd be really good.
Apparently Emma Stone was the person they wanted before they spoke to Kritsen Wiig, but she
didn't
passed
want
on
it?
it or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Could be her loss.
I'm very flatline on Emma Stone.
That's La La Land, isn't it?
Yeah. She's good in La La Land.
Yes.
But I think she's one of those people who think she's cooler than she is.
Ooh.
No? Too cool for school? Anyway.
She was in a cool film.
Yeah.
Her character that she played So not the person.
No.
There we go.
Right, let's talk about the Oscars quickly.
Let's do it.
So, did you see who won the Oscars? What won the Oscars?
Do you know what? I did. And do you know what? I was really... I'm going to go really right down the bottom of this list, as in, best actor, well done. And do you know... Do you know what I found out yesterday?
What?
Reading up. Do you know who Gary Oldman's sister is?
Yeah, it's Mo from EastEnders, yeah.
Oh, really?
You couldn't be further apart, right?
I mean, they don't even look like each other.
No,
no one could. So I'm not too sure whether it's just the internet having a laugh with us all. But anyway, what I was reading through and I was looking at it, and I think it was best short film, and it was I have to say I've forgotten the lady's real name, but she used to play Mitzi in Hollyoaks. Okay,
really?
And she directed it, and she gave her speech in sign language, and it was absolutely. I thought,
The Silent Child was the film. Yes, yeah.
I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
Have you seen the short film? Oh, I haven't seen it. Oh, right, cool.
But also the fact that she did it in sign language.
Yeah.
She said she was going to. It was big tick for me.
Cool.
So not as big as like best picture, best cinematography. Oh, that was easy to say.
Still has value though, because otherwise we wouldn't give an Oscar for it.
Exactly.
What are your thoughts on the Oscars?
Well, I know that they get a really expensive bag.
Yeah.
$100,000 or something,
crazy.
and they got like holidays to it. I just think.
Is it over the top? Is it too much?
Well, don't they all just? I think it is. It's glitzy. It's fantastic. It's a celebration of film.
Yeah.
But don't they all just halfway through it? They just all bugger off and go and get something to eat, and it's a long old time to be sat down.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're all getting quite drunk.
Yeah, and it's about a big smash. It's a time when we can all get together. Or maybe if we get on and just go to the coolest parties. And I don't know what the coolest party is. Maybe like the Versace party. I don't know.
I'm going to talk about that in a minute.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah,
okay, there we go. So I think it's nice to celebrate, but how long does it go on for?
Oh, hours. Hours and hours and hours.
I mean, how many? And, what's her name? Jennifer Gardner? Is it that? Did you see her face on the wall? Someone took a picture of when an award came out and she kind of just did this funny face.
Oh, no, I didn't see it, no.
Jennifer Gardner? She was married to Ben Affleck.
Oh, Garner, Jennifer Garner. Yes, yeah. No, I didn't see it. No, was she?
Yeah,
she pulled the face, did she?
Yeah, like complete monkey face. She's like, ooh.
Okay. Well, I say the two that. I mean, obviously the big ones are great. Fine. Best Picture, Shape of Water is meant to be great, and thank God Guillermo del Toro got a.
That looks really good.
It does look really good, and he got Best Director for that as well. Apparently, Frances McDormand in Three Billboards is great. I still haven't seen that either. I want to see it. I haven't seen Darkest Hour. So all those ones sound very, deserving of the award. But the ones I do know for a fact were deserving is Best Film Editing for Dunkirk. Have you seen Dunkirk?
I haven't.
The editing is the bit about it which I came out and went, that was bloody well edited.
Is that because you've done a film degree?
No, because of the way it comes together.
My basic knowledge.
You definitely would have, because of the way it comes together. There are 3 storylines. There's land, sea, and air.
Oh.
But imagine in your head how long it would take you to travel somewhere on land, how long it would take you to travel on sea, and how long it would take you to travel in the air.
Yes.
It's different speeds, right?
Yes.
But if they all come to a climax at the same point,
right?
So if they start at the film at the same point, but then the climax at the end.
And they all get there.
Exactly,
That sounds quite
It's
cool.
a very well put together movie. It's
nice.
really good. And the other one is Best Cinematography for Blade Runner 2049 because it's the best looking film in the world ever.
Well, I've seen some stills and because I haven't seen the film and it does look.
It's beautiful.
It's going to be. It needs to be one of my top priorities in the next week.
The Italian hates this movie.
Yeah, you've mentioned this.
She really hated it.
Did she sit through it? Or
she did. Yeah, she came out of it, and we had a blazing row about how much she hated it and how much I loved it. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I didn't think that people could argue quite so much about a movie, and we do not mention it in our household. Yeah, true. I just think it's a stunning looking film, and Roger Deakins, who's the guy that filmed it, he deserved it in my opinion. He's been doing great films like that. Anyway. Enough about the Oscars. Should we move on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Nerdscene.
Okay, so Nerdscene now. So this is Nerdscene. This is about where we've watched and seen and all that sort of stuff and read. So my first one, I'm going to flick it around from what I've got. I'm reading the Altered Carbon sequel book called Broken Angels.
You love that.
Yeah, it's. I can't remember if I've spoken about it on the podcast before or not, but I'm sort of slowly getting through it, and it's set sometime after the first book. I don't think they'll do it as the show, because I think the show ends at a different point to the books. It's pretty darn good. I'm enjoying it.
Would you recommend? Is it something that I want to do? Is Ben doing it?
No, he's not. No.
Oh.
No. The show, definitely watch the show.
And are we talking Netflix again?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to have to get
everything.
Netflix.
I mean, this podcast is about how good is Netflix.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Only Netflix.
Yeah.
I should probably send something to Netflix to say how much we promote them. And the other thing I've been watching is American Crime Story season 2.
Right.
Have I told you about this?
Someone else has told me about this. And again, I don't know whether it's my cup of tea. I get scared quite quick easily.
Yeah, it's super creepy. So last year, season 1 was it was American Crime Story, the trial of O.J. Simpson. Okay,
right.
Which was really interesting, really good. It was basically a TV series adaptation of a book that a lawyer had written about the entire trial, and it was really interesting. And it goes into loads of really in-depth stuff. If you haven't seen that, I recommend people go and see that. And season 2 is called American Crime Story: The Assassination of Gianni Versace. So the first season is about the trial of OJ. Yep. This one is about the assassination of Versace. Yep. So it's all about this character who killed Versace. Spoilers for the 90s.
Ouch.
But like in the opening scenes of episode 1, you see him kill him. Right. And then it flicks back and back and back. And in the UK, we've had, I think, 2 episodes. I have access to some other resources, and I've seen 6 episodes of it. And it is really great TV. Like, it's one of those shows where it ends, I'm like, oh my God, has that been an hour already? Like, it's gone.
Brilliant.
And the main actor in it was in Glee, and you'll know him from Flash. Do you remember the episode where Flash and Supergirl get trapped inside a musical world?
Blaine?
Yes.
Is that him? Yeah, he's a good singer. He's in it.
He's the assassin of Versace.
Wow.
He's the bad guy. He is this ultra creepy psychopath serial killer.
And how did you watch Glee?
No, I when he was in Flash. Which is a
happy-go-lucky sort of like I'm singing all the time. So he's playing a really gritty, different, dark, and gritty character.
Yeah, the news reviews for the show, people are saying, oh, like Penelope Cruz is amazing playing Versace, Donatella Versace. Yeah, and she's pretty good, but everyone's good in it. Right. The standout is this guy who plays Andrew Cunanan. He's this intense, terrifying creep. Like, you watch it and you go to bed having nightmares about him. No, it's really good.
Okay.
I recommend everyone watching it. Yeah, it's not Netflix.
No.
It's FX, and it's on BBC 2 in the UK.
Oh, do you know what? I think it was it on last night?
It was, episode 2 was on last night.
Oh my goodness, I saw it.
You can get it on the iPlayer,
but didn't watch it, sorry.
You should watch it.
But I'm assuming you can get it on iPlayer.
You can get it on iPlayer.
There we go.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Excellent advertising.
What have you been watching and reading?
Well, in terms of reading, not a lot, but watching, you're probably going to tell me off for this, but I am still continuing to watch The Flash.
I'll tell you off for that. Like what you like, if that's what you like.
Well, I'm not too sure about it. It's all going a little bit samey.
But that's why I dipped out of season 3. Yeah,
exactly. And I'm still on the Arrow. I just feel that it might be coming close to an end, so I can then just.
Oh right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, a completionist.
It's I've now watched all of that, and I enjoyed some of it.
Yeah.
Flash is okay. He's in prison now. Why doesn't he just escape? But he doesn't want to. He's making friends. Great. There's Stretchy Man. It's just the most silliest character known to man. I hate it.
Oh, hang on. You mean like Elastic? No.
Yeah, it's not like
there are a couple of them in DC.
All right, okay. Well, it's just like, well, he's now become the new superhero, and he's now going through all the trials and tribulations that the Flash did. So it's just like,
you've seen it all again.
I mean, it's making the writers have just got a really easy job. I have completely and utterly dropped DC Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah,
completely tapped out. Yeah. Had enough. Arrow. Like I said, I don't know how much more I can take of that, but I did just watch the first episode of, I think it's season 5 of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Ah, yes.
And that was pretty good. Feature-length episode, like 2 hours, I think. Up in space, something's happened. They don't know what's going on. There's Kree. It's pretty cool. I liked it. I liked the very first episode. So I'm ready and waiting to watch the next one.
Yeah, I hear really good things about the openings and endings of that series. So at the middle, I've heard that it sags in the middle always.
I think that they all do to a point.
Yeah.
But there seems to be lots of funniness in there, which I like, and obviously watching The Walking Dead.
Oh yes.
Oh, look at your face,
Yeah. No. I just I know the thing that happened recently.
Right. No spoilers.
No, it's fine, but it hasn't been watched in our household for a while.
All right, so we can't talk about it.
No, we can talk about it if you want. I know that. I mean, you can't not know it because the actor tweeted about it and Instagrammed about it.
He was hugely disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, and his dad kicked off.
Oh.
Getting your dad to come in and tell your bosses off.
Not cool.
Not cool. But I that I had to catch up on The Walking Dead because I hadn't watched any of it. So before this season started, I watched all 99 episodes in about 2 or 3 months.
That's insane.
It was on. It was there, and I was smashing 2 or 3 episodes a night.
But that isn't because then you when the new season started, you were saying like, oh, I'm not sure about it, but that's because you had to wait week on week.
Well, So where there was like cliffhangers at the end of the episode, I was like, well, I'll just watch the next one then.
Yeah.
So they didn't last too long.
No, yeah.
But I do really enjoy it actually. It's good. It is good. It's interesting. I don't know. I'm not an expert like Ben, but I know that it's going a little bit away from the comics.
Look, Ben's an expert in nothing, all right?
Really?
The guy is just such a jerk. I mean, why do we even keep him around?
Oh dear. I'm going to apologise for Ben again.
What else have you been watching? Anything?
That's pretty much it, really.
You told me about Tin Star the other day?
Oh, yeah. So I finished Tin Star.
Oh, you finished it? Is it good?
Yeah, I did like it.
Tell us what Tin Star is, so people haven't seen it.
Basically, it's got Tim Roth in.
Yep.
It's he is a London copper that's gone into the middle of nowhere in Canada. Mm-hmm. He's got a dark past. Pretty much a schizophrenic. When he drinks, he turns into a different character completely. Crazy. So he's trying to not drink, but his past has caught up with him in the town that he's in. Someone tries to kill him, but then kills his 5-year-old son.
That's in the opening sequence.
Yeah, it's pretty traumatic, I can tell you. And I just really enjoyed it.
Yeah, slow burn type thing.
Yeah, there were ups and downs, and the twist.
Is it how long is it? How many episodes?
I think it's 10 episodes.
Oh, okay.
And it's just been renewed for a second season.
Excellent.
But how is that going to work? I don't know. It left it on a cliffhanger. I don't know whether I want to tell anybody.
No, don't tell me about it. No, don't spoil it. No, that's because I might watch it. So,
I liked it, and I'm also got in the recorder Gamora, which I think is absolutely awesome.
One of the directors of Gamora, or maybe the director, is doing Sicario 2.
Really?
Yeah, so he's directing that.
So if you haven't seen Gamora, get on it. It's brilliant.
That's an Italian type thing.
Yeah, it has English subtitles, but I think that's not a problem. It's fantastic.
Cool.
Really good. But thanks for reminding about Tin Star. You just don't remember things, do you?
Yeah.
It felt like a bit like an interview. Have I done well?
That's good. Yeah, you've done well.
Brilliant.
So why do you want this job?
So I can do better than Ben.
Yeah. Easy. Right, okay. So let's get on to the Nerdies Awards. So
yes.
We've got... This required very little research and work from my point of view. Said to Ben, I said, it's been the Oscars. Should we do the Nerdies? He was like, yeah, cool. I said, right, I'll look up last year's awards categories. I can't remember them. So we've got 5 categories. The first category is biggest surprise. Then we have biggest disappointment. Then best thing. Then the 4th category is worst thing. And then the 5th category is basically something that's just fine. And we've titled it Best Actor or Actress or Director or Writer or Movie or Comic Book or TV Show or Scene or Page or TV Show Runner or Comic Book Writer Artist that achieved work that was critically and financially fine, therefore deserving of this award in our eyes.
Wow, take a breath.
That's good, yeah.
Wow.
Should we start with the first award?
Let's do it.
Biggest surprise. Now, I'm just going to throw out what I think is the winner for this. And I don't know if we want to actually give out awards or just say what there are for us.
I think just say what it is for us.
Should we do Ben's one?
Yeah, do it. What does he say?
So Ben's... I should probably read out. I should do his voice memo. I haven't listened to these yet, so he might sound like a complete moron. He will.
He is.
Yeah. Let's see. Biggest surprise. This is Ben's biggest surprise. Hopefully, he'll play.
Hi guys, my Nerdy award for the biggest surprise of 2017 goes to Wonder Woman. We'd heard that Wonder Woman was going to be a thundering shit show by all the leaks from all the nobodies involved in making the movie. It had been reported on many times. We even talked about it on the podcast before the film came out last year. We've heard it's going to be bad. We're a little bit worried. But it was great. It was absolutely great. It's probably, other than the ultimate cut of BVS, it's probably the best DCEU movie so far. Certainly better than Justice League, anyway. That was my biggest surprise, Wonder Woman.
There we go. So wow. Ben's biggest surprise was Wonder Woman. I agree. It's pretty good.
But is that because all the other DC ones are pretty poor?
Yeah. Well, you could argue that. I do love Man of Steel, and I do love the extended cut of Batman vs Superman. But
yes,
their one of them was leagues ahead of them. What was your biggest surprise of the year?
Do you know what? Mine is, and I only watched it recently, was Spider-Man: Homecoming. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I was going, oh, what have we done? What are they going to do now?
Yeah, exactly.
But it was really fresh. It was really cool.
But not only was it that, but they had released so many trailers for it that I thought I knew the story. And you're right, you came out of it and went, that was interesting, a different take. Yeah. The actors were all good in it, the effects were amazing. Definitely, took me by surprise.
And the fact, I was going to say the fact around Sony and all that linking into the cinematic universe and all that jazz. Yeah. And I thought, it was a sit down, thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, because you watched that recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I was expecting it to be absolute cack.
Yeah, no, great. Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I agree. That was mine as well. So, right, biggest disappointment. Let's have a listen from Ben, shall we?
Hi everyone, me again. My biggest disappointment, Nerdy, for 2017 goes to Marvel's Defenders. Now, I did consider going with Justice League. However, I think the writing on the wall was there for everyone to see with that one. With Marvel's Defenders, there was a bit of hope. Whilst I didn't enjoy Luke Cage or Iron Fist, they were bringing in Jessica Jones and they were bringing in Daredevil with this, and they're the two best Marvel Netflix shows out there. I haven't seen Punisher yet as it stands. This is the 7th of March 2018. So I was really hopeful for Marvel's Defenders. Only 8 episodes long. And it was crap. Absolutely not good at all. And I just don't know what else they can do with this. They might need to restart. I don't think they're going to. Obviously, Jessica Jones Season 2 is out soon. And Daredevil Season 3 is out, I think, maybe end of the year. And Luke Cage is coming as well. Who knows? Or Luke Cage Season 2, that is. But no, my biggest disappointment for 2017 was Marvel's Defenders.
Okay, well, I didn't watch Marvel's Defenders.
No, me neither.
No, it probably would have been a big disappointment, but then the other side of that is it wouldn't have been because I expected it to be bad. So
right, there you go.
So what was your biggest disappointment of the year?
I was hoping for something from Marvel's Inhumans.
Oh,
I really was hoping for something. I don't really know what I was hoping for.
But as a fan of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, it was all linked into that, and I thought, a nice little side story about how we are, where we're going, all that sort of jazz. It didn't do it.
That's a good shout, actually. Yeah. I think a lot of people were massively disappointed.
It missed it by a clear mile.
Yeah.
It was horrific.
Yeah.
But, so there's me. I don't want to talk anymore about it.
Fair enough.
It upsets me too much.
Well, mine was what Ben said. My biggest disappointment was Justice League. It was such a letdown from what I had expected, having seen the ultimate cut of Batman vs Superman, having bringing all these characters together, seeing... It was shocking that the three main players... Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, the trinity of DC, were boring in that film, and actually Flash and Aquaman were great. Ben Affleck just looks so bored. So for me, it's Justice League. What a letdown. Right, what does Ben think for best thing?
Hello, my Nerdy for best thing of 2017. I think it's going to be the same as Nate's. It's Blade Runner 2049. I don't know what Nate said about this. I will just say that it was an incredible cinematic experience, an assault on the senses, as I said in our review when it came out in 2017. check that out. Blade Runner 2049 is the Nerdie for gets the Nerdie award for my best thing of 2017.
I can't say anything different because it was my shout for best thing of 2017. It was just like I've said about the Roger Deakins getting the award for it.
Yeah.
From a film nerd point of view, it just looks incredible, and like Ben said, it is an assault on the senses. Like the sound, the soundtrack is incredible. Yeah, great, without a doubt. What's your best thing?
Well, I feel like I've missed out big time. So I'm definitely going to have to go home now and see Blade Runner.
I feel like we've hyped it too much. You probably think it's horrible.
You know, there were a few, and I quite liked the Star Wars film.
That's a good shout. Yeah, well, Last Jedi. Yeah,
I liked it. Is it what? There were things in it that were a bit iffy for me, but it's the whole Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
It was. I sat there. The music comes on.
Yeah.
You steal that, and you go back into being that young person again of what I remember when I first watched Star Wars. So for me, there were bits of it that I didn't like, but overall I thought it was brilliant. And it also links into that deleted scene that I saw today.
Oh yeah, talk about the deleted scene.
The deleted scene between Finn and I've just forgot
Phasma.
Yeah. Why did they delete it?
Yeah, so it's really good.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like the way that Phasma was then shooting off against the other stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
absolute wow.
It kind of gave her a little bit more depth about her actions in the first film that she was in. So.
And I also liked the broken helmet. You could see her eye, and she was like, "Uh-oh, I'm in trouble here."
Yeah.
Another arm gets cut off. Wow.
Yeah. No, it was good. Really good.
Good.
And people should check that out. I don't think it should have been cut out. Really,
no, I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
So moving on to the worst thing awards. Let's hear what Ben has to give for the worst thing.
Hi guys, my worst thing for 2017, the Nerdie, goes to Justice League. Haha, you thought I was going to put it in as the biggest disappointment. No, it was the worst thing of 2017. How to almost derail a franchise completely. It's such a shame because everything that's come out afterwards about this film, you know, apparently Zack Snyder got sacked and Joss Whedon came in and wasn't really backed probably, I don't know, tried to rewrite it, reshoot it to make it a bit more actiony, a bit more Avengers-like. And it was just it was the shit show that we were told Wonder Woman was going to be. There you go. Wonder Woman was great. Justice League was a shit show.
Fair enough.
Yeah. A nail on head. He's taken
Is that what you
all
were
the
gonna
words
say?
Out of my mouth.
Your worst thing was Justice League, was it?
Horrendous.
Fair enough.
I don't think we need to say anymore.
Mine was The Mummy. I saw The Mummy with Tom Cruise.
Oh.
Did you like The Mummy?
No, I was just thinking, The Mummy,
Brendan
are we talking
Fraser?
about? Yeah, is that what we're talking about?
No.
That was out many moons ago.
I watched it and watched it with the family, and it's just boring. It's just dumb, and it tries so hard to build a universe, and it's just dumb and boring, and and like there are big sets in it, a big action set pieces, right? And the advertising, as ever, is Tom Cruise actually did it, but it's shot so stupidly. It could just be anyone. It could just be some guy fell off a roof. Yeah. But like it should be like showing Tom Cruise falling off the roof and stuff. Nah, it was dumb. Didn't like it at all. And now the main award, as I've read out before, basically the award for things that are fine. What did Ben say for his main award for something that was absolutely fine?
And finally, the main award. I'm going to take a deep breath. The best actor or actress or director or writer or movie or comic or TV show or scene or page or TV show runner or comic book writer artist that achieved work that was critically and financially fine, therefore deserving of this award in our eyes, in my opinion, is Rick and Morty Season 3, Episode 7, The Ricklantis Mix-Up. Now, I can't go into this too much because Nate hasn't seen it. However, in my opinion, it expanded a universe in ways I never thought a TV show like this could. However, hoped that one day it would, and it did. And it was the best thing of 2017, in my opinion. Honourable mention for the Invincible comic, which wrapped up. However, it finished in 2018, so I'll probably talk about that in the third annual Nerdies next year.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. Rick and Morty season 1 and 2 are great, but what was your award for something that was fine this year?
I thought something that was fine was probably Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
I thought there could be a bit more, but it was fine. It was funny. Yeah. I liked the Hulk in it. They had their banter. Yeah. It was good. It was fine. Blah.
All right, well, I didn't know what to give my award to, but I think I'm going to give it to Altered Carbon. I really enjoyed Altered Carbon, but it's not for everyone. So it ticked all my boxes, but I know that lots of other people thought, it was fine. You know, it was fine. So that's mine. My Altered Carbon, the TV show. It was, really, really good for me, but fine. So that's the Nerdies. That's the Nerdies. That's the end of the podcast. But Ben's got another file in here called Social Bit, because at the end I normally go, Ben, where can people find us to get in touch with us? Let us know if we're idiots. So let's see what you have to say in this bit.
I'll do this bit for you, Nate, shall I? Thanks very much for listening, everyone. If you want to, you can drop us an iTunes review. Just click in the episode description and drop us a review on iTunes. 5 stars would be great. 1 star is fine as well. Live your life. If you want to as well, you could tell your friends about us, no pressure. Or maybe you could go and buy a t-shirt with our face or logo on it from TeePublic. Again, link is in the description. Our podcast is also available on Spotify. Link is in the description. And you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. It's all /Nerdschatting. And check out our blog, which is nerdschatting.com. We'll be back next week. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye-bye.
Ben said it all. What else do we have to say?
Got that down to a T.
Yeah. Thank you very much for coming on the podcast.
No worries. Thanks very much.
Do you feel less nervous now?
Yeah, a little bit. Because I have less sweaty palms. How sweaty am I?
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Joe's came in this morning. He's like, "Yeah, I'm really nervous." I'm like, "Dude, it's just you and me having a chat. We sit next to each other all the time at work, so
quite closely."
Yeah. Right. Thanks very much for listening, everybody. I've been Nate. This has been James.
Toodle pip.
Bye.